Hello everyone, host Game Freak here for MrWiithegamers here with a little game I'd like to call Yugioh Sacred Cards. Now, this is one of the more unusual Yu-Gi-Oh games. And when I say that, I really mean unusual. I'll get into that once we get into the actual gameplay, but for now, I'll let you sit on that. Alright, now we find ourselves in our room and bam, without even knocking, Joey and Yugi enter the room. Hey guys, what if I was changing? On second thought, never mind. And of course we put a good deck together, Joey. I show you how good it is later on in this part. It gets owned, by the way, and I get one of the best cards in the entire game. Can't believe Joey was holding out on me in that department. Alright, what's this? Everyone's here? You mean this tournament only has 5 people? Oh, never mind, here's Kaiba. No hello. No. Good luck. Just, this is what you do, now go. Mr. Sunshine Solo Kaiba, ladies and gentlemen. It's funny because later on in the game that goes and bites them in the ass. And for those of you who don't know, this is basically taking place during Battle City. I believe the 2nd season? Anyway, talk to these guys, learn about the game, talk to Yugi. To progress in the actual plot, you have to try and duel certain people on each map. To duel someone, you have to press the right button. Hey, there's my Valentine. Or Skinkity Skink Sink. And she wants to beat Joey and Yugi. Ha, good luck with that. And here we have Bones, a throwaway villain. Freaks me the fuck out. And here we have Weevil, another throwaway villain. Yeah, sure you will. The funny thing is, I beat all these guys here. Ha. Hey, there's Mako Tsunami, another side villain. Well, not villain really, more like anti-hero or something. I like him. He's like the actual only duelist I like in this game that's not a main character. And we get butt raped by Joey as things progress. Yeah, this does not bode well with me. Where the hell did you come from, Rex? They're just coming out of random places, aren't they? And again we get raped, this time by Mai. Well, not necessarily a bad thing, but... And Kaiba, you need to, you know, lighten up. Why so serious and all that? Alright, now, the game doesn't tell you where to go, but you have to go over here for your first, locator card. But before that, you have to fight one of these 3 guys. They all have the similar decks, but they're all equally creepy. Now, if you remember right, Bones doesn't like bright races, so after you fight and beat one of these guys, they'll show up in the graveyard. Now, this game has antes, which basically antes are where you set up a card in your trunk as basically prize. If you lose a card. that you anteed up, and if you win, you get a card that was anteed up by your opponent. This game also has elemental differences. And what I mean by that is, each card has a specific element, like water, darkness, light, fire. And it works like this. Fire trumps water, dark or shadow triumphs over light, and light beats fiend. There are a lot of others, but you can get the general gist of it by that. This is one of the more difficult games because you have to remember that kind of stuff. But even so, in this game it's not really difficult except for a few battles. Boring enough for you? Oh and yeah, in this game you can have a maximum of up to 5 cards in your hand. After you get 5 cards, then you don't even use any of those in your hand, you don't draw any more cards, so that's a good way to keep your opponent, how should I say, screwed. Yeah, that's the best word to use. And we beat him with no difficulty. Crawling Dragon, actually a pretty good card. Too bad I don't use it, because it's admittedly outclassed far, far more by the next card I get. Now, I'm not talking about my next duel, I'm talking about against Joey. Hey, Bones. Yes, and this is how you get your first locator card of the game. If only they actually told you to go here. Yeah, this game has no plot in it at all until, like, the very end. Until then, it's just random. The funny thing was, in my first take of this, I was pretty much F for a moment, and he summoned his most powerful card, Pumpkin, and I just happened to have a fire monster on my field. Now, Pumpkin's a forest type, so it got just completely destroyed, and I just laughed for like half an hour. Yeah, that exact card, the Flaming Viper, that's the exact card that helped me. See? And he just killed another one. If you have any problems with these kind of duels, like this duel, go outside. Just go outside. Oh yeah, this is gonna be satisfying on so many levels. Hey, guess what, Bones? You're effed. Haha. Exactly 0. That's how you do it with style. Alright, now, as for costs in the game. The costs represent your duelist level. If your duelist level is up to snuff, you can use any card within that level. If it's over your level, you can't use it, and it won't even tell you its description, so yeah. That's kind of one of the reasons why you want to get your level up there. And this is Tristan, a side character that you can duel extra times for grinding. Now, you run with B, by the way. Now, here's the game shop. Here's Joey, here's Tab, and here's Grandpa. And I like how, even though we're in the same boat as Joey, Taya says that he's pretty much on rough water. For those of you who are interested, after you get your second locator card, you can come and fight him. As long as you don't do an event after that. Now, this I consider one of the most best duels in this game so far for me. Because of what I get. You'll see what I get after I beat Joey. Come on, you seriously expect me to lose? Jackasses. I love this card. I really do. It's so broken. Almost broken as a red-eye, which I wanted to get from this duel, but hey, I got something even better. So no complaints. And And that move right there ruined my strategy of completely owning him. Yes, monsters that are tan have effects that you can use right when you summon them. For the Witch's Apprentice, increase all Shadow-type monsters' attack points by 500, while decreasing all light monsters' attack points by 500. It's useful or bad depending on what kind of deck you have. And bam, Joey's gone. Yes, this card rules. When you summon it, you can use its effect to wipe out all monsters on the field, well, on your opponent's field. It is totally broken, especially when you're fighting him later on. But I won't get into that. Look at that, 2,800 attack points. Outclasses any monster I have. And right now I'm choosing which monster to take out my deck to make room for Guilfred. I decided with taking out a really useless card. Swordsman of whatever. Here's my duelist level. Here's how many located cards I have, and here's my deck capacity. Your deck capacity allows you to, how should I say, it's a limiter on your deck, so you can't be totally broken. The cost of a card is also how much it costs to put in your duel capacity. If the card makes your capacity go over, you have to take a card out of your deck and make room for it with another card. You can't have under 40 cards in this game in your deck. You just can't. And this guy, there's a little side plot with him later on in the game, so that's why I'm dueling him on screen. Again, he's really easy, and no one in this game is actually challenging until like 80% of the game's through. So, really unfulfilling. And if you talk to Grandpa in the store, he'll tell you how to save. You save by going to your house and logging on your laptop. I have a feeling this is during the age where computers were just starting to get in the big bucks. Anyway, this game has a sequel game called Revelation the Dark Being, and F that game, they just made it so much harder it's not even fair. In this game, your life points regenerate after each battle. In the next game, they don't. So basically, if you got down to 4,000 life points in one battle and went to another one, you'd have 4,000 life points while the other person had 8,000. There was just no excuse for that. That's just making the game ungodly hard, considering there's one part in the game where I get to. That's basically you fight 5 continuous battles, and it's just so unfair. And thanks to the crappy card. Anyway, just wanted to tell you guys how this game's gonna work, and we accomplished a lot in this part. Got one locator card, got Guilfred, totally awesome. And I think that's enough for now. See you guys later.